Hello and welcome in a recap of 15-turn guideline for Ku'gath the Plaguefather. Let's go right away because I'm always talking too much. Okay, start. Kill that army, the first army. Make sure you kill Lord and as many possible units as you can, so you get the most experience. Then go for Shattered Stone Bay. If you feel comfortable with this, what you have, it should be enough for getting Dead Rock. So don't recruit more. If you need something, get extra Nurglings. Root Marcher, very needed. Angel of Disease is very good for growth. I'm not gonna go with. I'm gonna go for hard to hit and Deadeye because Ku'gath need to improvement on reload. This guy gonna be my caster. Ku'gath is not gonna use magic, so I'm gonna use this guy. You can play however you want. I found it most efficient. Favorite children, go for upgrading Nurglings. Sea Dragon's Teeth upgraded because it's gonna give you a lot of gold, and also Cultist Camp because this will give you extra Plague Ridden and income from buildings, plus infestation. You will need it. Nobody likes you, so don't think about politics. Make sure you don't lose Plague Drones because they're essential. And yeah, that's it. Turn 1. Turn 2 is rather quick. If you didn't recruit anything, just move in channeling stance near the Dreadrock. That's it. On turn 3, I got Dreadrock with this. You don't need a lot. You can do it easily, safety way. If you feel uncomfortable, recruit something, but don't do it too much, because you do rely on the money. I didn't loot and occupy any of the settlements, so public order is actually okay. When the corruption will grow, it will work fine, but I just didn't want it, province instability too much. Otherwise, I would have to go back, and I'm not planning go back ever. I gave Ku'gath Deadeye 2 points, and he will carry it off heavily. And Children of Nurgle to hero. From now on, he will be only caster. And oh yeah, favorite children. I forgot to say that you're supposed to research that. Gonna have to add it in a text. But yeah. On turn 4, I recruited all the Nurglings, Beast of Nurgle, 1 Plague Bearers and Marauders of Nurgle, and Force March to here from Dreadrock. For the next turn to fight. Turn 5 was basically Shattered Stone Bay battle, setting up the Plague God's Nursery as commandment, just for control at the moment, and recruitment cost minus 5%, which gonna be handy. I gave this guy a point to replenish, because we're replenishing. Ku'gath, I gave him health and Nurgling Tide, because, yeah, I want to go to this. I really want to have Mortis Engine on him, that's why I'm kind of rushing it. Not recruiting anything yet, just upgrading this to tier 2 to get Exalted Hero on tier 2. Cultist is required here, but that's not the point yet, so for now, that's pretty much it. Turn 6. After I research this, gonna go for Spore Diffusion. You can do it earlier, but I wanted to have it for Furies, since I have them at the moment. Recruited 1 Plague Bearers, moved to the border in channeling stance, so I get some wins. Recruited another Lord, preferably a Shadow, just to have Spirit Lich. But yeah, recruited another Lord, and And I'm ready for next turn, because next turn, most likely, Helmengorst will declare war on us. So this guy is just to neglect the large army or even the garrison at this, at once. And that's it. On turn 7, there was a massive battle at Scrap Towers. I lost Furies, I lost Plague Drones. The Lord I had already, he was disbanded. But what I did, I offered joining war against Gorst for vassalization. So I have them as a vassal. You want to have them as a vassal for artillery. And I used the Lord to be here as, disable control large army. So I turn it off and I didn't have to fight settlement and a Gorst army at the same time. I lost something, doesn't matter. The purpose of it is done. Upgrading Shuddered Stone Isle to tier 2. Not spending on this yet, because next turn we're gonna have some heroes. So we do wanna, next turn there will be Exalted Hero at least one. And there might be other stuff, so yeah, just save money for that. That's pretty much, yeah, that's it. Easy. If you want to see the Gorst battle, it's in the guideline. It's a big battle. Honestly, it's not that big battle. It's actually easy. But yeah, that's it. Turn 8. I got Microbial Bog to get some growth. And recruited 2 heroes, Exalted champions. Exalted Hero of Nurgle. They're very good. They have heals, so they're amazing. Recruited 1 Marauders just to have some unit. And started the research highly infectious. Moved here and channeling stance is... Look, I'm blocking his way through. Like, obviously he could run around, but I'm blocking him so he cannot reach Scrap Tower without force marching or without fighting me. There most likely is like 2 lords here, but it doesn't matter, we can win. And that's turn 8. On turn 9, as you can see, it's so relaxing when you get Gorst early. I'm improving Cultist Outpost for more income, but also infectious. I moved Ku'gath closer with channeling stance. Most likely I might get, into battle next turn. Doesn't matter. I'll win. And move these guys closer so they get... I might attach them to army next turn. If not, turn after. Doesn't matter. And that's it. That's pretty much it. On turn 10, I went for Haunted Forest, got it. Didn't have money because I gave Champion of Decay so I can recruit Plague Riddens everywhere. And Survivalists, so I'm getting closer to Mortis Engine. I've recruited 1 already, Discipline. And he gonna be a fighter, because they're really good fighters, not gonna lie. And he gonna protect Plague Ridden of heals. Plus these guys will heal, so I'm gonna have a hefty, a lot of healing, definitely. No politics, because obviously nobody likes you. Building here a control. So I'll have, proper public order here. And also it gives me money, so yeah. Spawn of Nurgle in a settlement. Defensive, and that's the last settlement of Gorst. He is dead. There is no saving for him. So yeah. On turn 11, I realized my vassal is not at war with Gorst for some weird reason. So I told them to attack. It was no problem. It was 0.0, so they agreed right away. And because I'm about to lose to Fritz, I just gave them. I sell it for like 700. No biggie, right? But they might even defend it or just go for it when Fritz will move. So yeah, we'll see. In the meantime, I attached heroes and gonna go for Nobly Gorge, which is the last one, and also building growth building inside the tree so it actually grows. And that's pretty much it. Turn 11. Turn 12. I moved here, auto-resolve it, in hope this guy will disappear. Oh, obviously he didn't. But what can I do? Recruited extra hero because I want to have a deaf one. Spirit Lich, primarily for single target, since I can deal with AoE mass infantry, but I'm kinda have problem with single entities, so I will have a lot of heroes for a time being. I will level them up, and once I get another army, I will start spreading them to bolster next army. When it comes to buildings, not building anything, Shattered Stone Bay is at the risk, so not gonna try it. I hope these guys will actually do something to him. And that's pretty much it. So this what happened in end turn. These and these declare war on me. So most likely I'm going to Grand Cafe. Drazoaf showed up and I gave him a little bit money just to start a good relation, because I believe he can protect me from Imric for the time being. I can also always try vassalize him at some point, but for now, I'm just trying to build a good relation. I might give him some settlement here and there, but primarily it's just to stop Gorst. And go for Grand Cafe because they will come for me anyway. So eventually it's gonna happen. So when it comes to talent points, I gave Ku'gath Giggling Remains, so he have more ammunition. And that's turn 13. Well, let's see what Gorst gonna do. Either go back to Scrap Tower or push the Flayed Rock. On turn 14, I got the Gorst again. There is Lord left, which Nobly Gorge most likely fall, but I'm gonna go there and start getting Grand Cafe to its knees, because what else I can do? Come on. Hopefully Drazoaf won't declare war on me. So far, I just gave him 1,000 gold. I don't want to give him more at the moment. Flayed Rock should be okay, but I'm gonna give them other settlements so they can, like, mostly try to protect itself. And need to focus on this guy a little bit. When it comes to building, Shattered Stone Bay improving at the moment, because that's about it. And that's turn 14. And the final turn, I moved in ambush to get this guy. Started to work on an outpost, building it, so when they build artillery, I can get it. Recruited Lord and 2 Nurglings here, just to counter this shit. 2 heroes, and this, most likely they will resurrect somebody, but should be fine. And yes, what else? Plan is to just, I paid Drazoaf again a little bit, so he starts liking me a little bit, because I'm hoping to use him as a shield from Imric while I'm like clearing Grand Cafe, because once you go there, oh, there is a low chance I'm gonna go back. So yeah, Imric on the other hand is, yeah, Fortress of Vorak is a really good one. Remember to secure every resources building settlement you can, because they give capacity for heroes. Capacity for heroes is king, because it gives you cultist, exalted hero, and plague ridden. So more buildings, more heroes. That's pretty much the only way to increase capacity, so make sure you do it. However, yeah, the buildings does not increase at all, so like the rotating one. So you need to be careful. When it comes to Ku'gath, Plaguefather's rotation is the final talent I need, and purely Pestilent Decay, and after Pestilent Decay only Blue Line. Rest, whatever. Since I'm not working on his magic, I'm improving his hero, Plague Ridden, to cast a lot of spells, so they coexistent together. Because I've given a lot of points to Ku'gath, he's a destroyer of infantry, while the other one is just purely caster. And I like to have Plague Ridden of Death as a fighting hero, because Spirit Leech with Life Leeching gonna be a very good upgrade to an army, because he'll be able to kill lowered heroes, single entities, a little bit better. And I think that's it. That's it. That's 15 turns. Easily disabled the Helmengorst. So I hope someone will actually appreciate my work, because I feel like my videos are getting less and less views, at least the guidelines. So I hope this one will give you a little bit more. And give me a little bit more and help you, because I'm doing it for you guys. So if it helps you, please tell me. Please tell me, said Snake, this is awesome. You found a good way of doing it. That's it from me today. I hope it was useful, and see you the next time. Take care, and bye-bye.